Good afternoon. This is Jeff Cantrell, your Vice President of Marketing here at PNC Bank. I'm specializing specifically in the virtual wallet project on our website. And we're going to take a look at an analytics optimization plan that we had a proposal come in for, and we were looking at selecting. A request for proposal was sent out to Christina Lockley of Full Sail University. The proposal was received on May 25th, 2014, and was focused on how we may expand the revenues and interest generated on the PNC website for the virtual wallet program that's targeted to our consumer audience. Our key objectives that we wanted to take a look at was increasing the awareness of the virtual wallet as well as its features and benefits, increasing account signups, and online registration. We also want to make sure that potential customers know how this particular product, what the advantages are, how to apply online, and afterwards how to register for online account management and maintenance within the program. Within this proposal, Ms. Lockley introduces a couple of terms that we'll review quickly. She speaks of trends. Trends are simply consumer behaviors. For the purpose of this report, trends are going to be tendencies of potential account holders, searchers, and users of the PNC Virtual Wallet website. She also discusses SMART goals. SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely goals that are set to achieve business objectives. SMART goals do help a business specify an exact measurable trait to determine. In fact, the trait can contribute to the success of the website and the business objectives. And she also speaks of Kpis, which are known as key performance indicators. Key performance indicators are components to measuring success. They're measurable markers that identify if a business reaches their business objectives or not. And that's going to be essential moving forward with PNC Bank. Upon Ms. Lockley's analysis of our website and our Google Analytics that we provided her, she did determine 4 key website trends. The first trend is that the total number of visitors coming to our homepage from Google searches outnumbers the complete sum total of unique visitors coming in from all the other search engines. That's Yahoo, Bing, and AOL, for instance. The second trend that she determined was 60% of the visitors exit the getting started or open new account order page. They're bouncing back, they're leaving us. The third trend that she came up with was that 24.5% of revenue comes from non-paid traffic. That's huge. That's a quarter of our revenue coming from attempts that we don't have to pay for. Number 4 is that returning visitors spend more time on the site than new visitors. So that's something else we want to look at. How can we get new visitors to stay on a proportionate amount of time similar to that of the returning visitors? So now let's take a look at some of the SMART goals she came up with. Our first SMART goal is to increase the number of unique visitors to the homepage referred by Bing, Yahoo, and AOL collectively by 10% in 30 days. The key performance indicators used would be daily percentage of visits from search corresponding to brand and daily search engine keyword visibility ratio. The action plan proposed to us is to rewrite and update site content, SEO optimization, and utilizing A/B testing branded versus non-branded keywords. This is a good set of goals and measuring performance indicators when we're looking at increasing the number of searches coming in from other search engines. However, with that being said, the time frame of 30 days for a 10% increase is unreasonable. So we're going to need to look at revising that. We the goals in the action plan are good. It's just not something that's feasible within 30 days right now. The second SMART goal that we were proposed was to decrease the bounce rate from our getting started and or opening new account page by 15% in 30 days. The key performance indicators that we discussed were the daily percentage of average visits to applying for a new account, and also the percentage of canceled requests per day. Our action plan with this, per Ms. Lockley, would be run multivariate testing and determining elements causing abandonment of the page and site. Again, fundamentally, she has an excellent grasp on our company and our goals. However, the 30-day time frame in this case is also unrealistic for a 15% increase. We would be looking at probably 30 days for research, 30 days for testing, and 30 days for implementation. I'm going to suggest for this particular goal, we consider 90 days as a starting point. The third SMART goal that we looked at is the increasing revenue from non-paid traffic by 10% in 30 days. The key performance indicators were percentage of leads from organic searches daily, as well as percentage of leads from social media daily. The action plan that was proposed is to update all the web pages with relevant search terms, keywords, and keyword phrases. Again, we are looking at a proposed 30-day change for 10% increase in our revenue from non-paid traffic. This is probably in excess of a 90-day program when taking into consideration updating all of our websites, all of the search terms, researching the search terms, and the keywords. The fourth and final SMART goal proposed was to increase new visitor time on site by 15% in 30 days. The KPIs suggested are monitoring the average time on site per day, as well as the average number of visits per absolute unique visitor per day. In layman's terms, that is, how many times did a particular person visit the page in the same day? The action to be taken here is to add visible call to actions to all the landing pages, encouraging new visitors to learn and spend more time on the website. Not to sound like a broken record, but again, 30 days is far too short of a time for a site the size of PNC. I'm going to suggest that an absolute minimum of 90 days, broken into 30-day sections, be suggested for this. After taking an ample amount of time to analyze Ms. Lockley's proposal for our analytics optimization plan, it is perfectly clear that her understanding of PNC Bank and the virtual wallet system is far superior to any of the other proposals that we did receive. With that being said, though, there are definitely some unrealistic timeframes in there across the board, 30 days to reach most of the goals. The PNC website is absolutely massive. Altering the content, keyword optimizing, and rewriting copy for the website is no small task by any means. So we're going to look at a minimum suggested 90 to 180 days for the changes to the website, broken into 30-day goals with benchmarks for each one. I'd like to take a moment to go over a few recommendations and final notes that I have regarding our analytic optimization plan. One thing that would certainly benefit, and I would like to suggest in the modified proposal that we're going to request, is instituting Google content experiments using the Google Analytics technology. This is a fantastic technology that allows us to look at various page variations and also go ahead and look at selecting specific audiences for trials of each particular area. Also, if we look at following Google Trends for PNC for increasing organic optimization, one of the things that we're going to find is that when PNC has published information or an article, there have been huge spikes in our traffic. So that's definitely something that we're going to want to look at in the overall analytic plan for optimizing the website. Other than that, increasing the timeline on all the goals and actions, as I mentioned, and let's submit this back to Ms. Lockley with the notes that I've given and ask for a modified proposal, at which point, if everything checks out, I say we move forward with it. Thank you very much for your time. Good day.